The thing that drives me nuts the most about women like that, they have nothing to do. Their life is children. All the children are gone, so they think, well, if I just control when my sons have children for me, then I'll have other grandchildren when I'm ready. Well, I have one, she's going to be 10. Okay, I want another one. Okay, you two can finally do it. Do you have any idea how sick that is? That's not okay. A stay-at-home wife does not have the right to ruin her children's sons based on her mood and desires to when she's ready for children, grandchildren. My sex life and my life as a parent and when I have children is not up to some man's mom. That's vile. I love children when I'm ready because I want to, because I'm in love with the person I'm with. And I have the power to decide whether you do or don't see that grandchild, and if so, when. I'm so put off by the way this woman works. I had such bad experience with her. It's sick. She's got one grandchild for a reason. I wouldn't curse any girl to go through what I just lived through with this woman. 3 sons, none of them are married, and they shouldn't be as long as she's alive. It was horrible. She could apologize till the cows come home. It would make no difference for what she's hurt inside of me. How sensitive I am. How much I was needing love from my boyfriend. How much I was needing him to finish becoming the man I knew he could be. So he could be ready to propose to me when he knew he was ready too, so he could go and buy a ring. On his own. The first time her sons have sex is none of her business. Oh, they haven't slept together yet. You can't plan their wedding and know that this is the first time they have intercourse. And mark it on your calendar. Oh, my son finally did it with his wife on this day because I set it up that they got married. Are you insane? Those kind of details about your adult son's life, it's none of your business. That creeps me right out. The idea of thinking that some mother knows the first time I sleep with her child. Just gross. Gross. Even if I waited until I was married, I still wouldn't want her to know that that's the first time. It's none of her business. I'm not her daughter, and my ovaries are not for her to dictate to when I can conceive children because she wants more grandchildren. And that's what she did. I haven't seen him, and when I do finally be with him and we do finally have a child together, it's because she had decided she was ready for more grandchildren. But she's not going to get to see this one. Maybe the whole entire time I'm raising it. I'd love to put her in jail. What she did to me emotionally. If I could go to that house with all 3 of her sons, I'd say, watch this, and I'd give her a vibrator, $10 in a backpack. Don't come back to this house without a job. Your sons are adults. They have grown lives of their own that they have the right to live, that they should be living. That's theirs to live. Go get a life of your own. Your husband might want to be romantic to you and take you somewhere, or ride on a motorcycle again, because you've gone off and finally done something for yourself, rather than him saying nothing at all and complaining about her never doing anything other than cleaning the house for him. He loves her so he won't say anything. But they're miserable, because they're not communicating, because she won't do anything. She doesn't think she has to. That's wrong. You want to stay home and raise your kids, that's fine. When they're in school, go get a part-time job. Find something to do from home. Be productive. Your children need to see 2 working parents and for them to grow up to become working, functioning adults themselves. Because they've only seen this version of their mom, they're all dysfunctional. All 3 of her sons are not capable of keeping relationships, running a house, because they're all married to their mother. So how can they be married to a woman? Tough love, but it's what she needs. She's still young enough. She still has a few years where she can still go work somewhere. I don't care if she's washing dishes. I don't care if she's learning to cook at Denny's. Finish becoming who you should be. Your children are not who you are alone. You yourself are a person. Go figure out who that is. But stop making my life hell. Stop ruining everybody's life in your family. And it's not just her, it's all of them that are like that. There's tons of it. When I'm thinking, I know she's thinking, my son's got a big, and she's proud. You know, yuck. You're thinking about your son that way, thinking about what's in his pants and what size it is. Don't go there. We would have bought our house by now. He would have gone back to school, either become a mechanic, electrician, or carpenter. Would have traveled the country. At the very least, I'd have 2 kids, rather than 2 different kids from 2 different dads. Granted, Sarah's very important because she's Batman's baby, and should have been adopted by Tom Welling. But I didn't have his phone number on, flip phone. I feel like, even though I'm her mom, I still feel like the kidnapper. Because I kept her, because I don't believe in giving children up for adoption. At this point in my life, at this age, you don't really have to. She's still going to have a good career. She'll have her own future. She'll make her own commercials and movies and stuff. And he can still be her daddy, of sorts. She walks around asking for it all the time. A father doesn't make a father. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. Sperm doesn't make a father. A father makes a father. A sperm is just a donor. Even when it's unplanned and unwanted. But she didn't have the right to tell me to have a baby for her. Go ahead, you'll find somebody to sleep with eventually. You just can't sleep with my son because I don't want him to have any. Happiness. Wives, children. I want to be the only one of these kind of misses in the world, of my world. It's crazy. But, yeah, I think I've got it out of my system, everything I wanted to say. It took 4 videos, 10-minute segments. Find somebody, fall in love, be with that person. Spend that time, that nesting phase. The best time in any relationship, best time in all relationships is the dating time. When you're falling in love with each other. When you're getting to know each other. When you're holding hands, watching movies, feeding each other popcorn. When you're fixing up that first place you move in together. The door handles, the kitchen tables being sanded, the washers being changed in the sink. You're cooking together. You wash, you dry, and the dishes. That sets the tone, the pulse of how beautiful the long-term version of life is going to be. You need to have that stage. You need to go through this. It matters. Your parents don't tell you. If your parents are telling you how to run your life, if your parents are telling you what to do with your life, then you're not ready. You can't commit. It's not going to happen. You have to be able to run your own house. You have to have your own wallet, your own credit cards, your own driver's license, your own car, your own ID. I'm not going to go around paying for some guy to get his ID put together to have a wallet. I shouldn't have to. I've never lost my wallet. What's wrong with dating a guy who has his own house? You have your house. Oh, look, we both have a house. Oh, jeez, we have money. Oh, shoot. It's not such a bad thing. Now, which house are we going to rent out to tenants and have as an extra source of income, and which house are we going to live in? That is what I had intended. I've been below the poverty line and gone into debt. I'm scrambling to keep my $2,000 credit card. My card, my money, I put on the card to make that credit card. Instead of having the perfect credit that I'm used to having, that I like to have. Owning a house. So I'm just going to work hard and hope that something will give very soon. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening if you watched all 4 of these. I just want people to be aware. Be careful. When you're dating somebody, you're not just dating that person. You're dating the whole family. You may not think you are, but you are. So after you meet them, the family, understand what that might mean. Peace out. Bye.